Hello students, welcome to Indian Online School. I hope you all are doing good. As you know that our Olympiad dates are already here. So now this is a high time to buckle up with all the things. So I am here with one of the sample paper of grade 2 of math. So today we are going to discuss that sample paper. So as you can see, this sample paper has divided into 4 sections. So the first one, what we can see over here is a logical reasoning, and the second one what we have is mathematical reasoning. Okay, then after that we have third section which is everyday mathematics, and the fourth section is achiever section. So what I can say that this achiever section is a little bit difficult in comparison to rest of the sections. So you have to be very careful while you are doing this section. So this section, the question number of the questions are 5 questions over here in this section, and every question has 2 marks. And if we have to talk about the other sections questions, so the other section question, each question has 2 marks, 1 marks each. Okay, so that's how the total of this sample paper is 40 marks. Okay, so now let's start with the first one, which is logical reasoning. So here you need to try to find the relationship between the question and the between options, and on the basis of that you will give your answer. Okay, so let's start. So the first question that we have is, which of the following figures is exactly embedded in the given figure as one of its part? Okay, so in this question what we are supposed to do, here we have 4 options. Okay, so what we need to see that out of the 4 options, which part is exactly embedded over here in this figure. Okay, so let's talk about A option first. So here in A option you can see one diamond shape is here, and then one vertical line and one horizontal line is also here. Okay, and if you have to find out this figure over here, so you can see diamond shape is here, but there is no vertical and no horizontal line is there. Okay, so that's why option A cannot be the correct answer for that. Okay, now let's move to the option B. So in option B you can see diamond shape only. Okay, so if you have to find this shape over here in this figure, so you can see diamond shape is here in this figure. Okay, so what you can see, this diamond shape, which is option B, is exactly embedded over here in this option. Correct? So your answer should be option B. Okay, similarly option C is not there in this figure, and option D is also not there in this figure, because option D has the horizontal line in between, and there is no horizontal line in between. Yes, so what we can say, option B is the only option which is exactly embedded over in this figure. Okay, now let's talk about question number 2. So question number 2 says you have to identify the missing shape which can replace this question mark. Okay, so just see, the first shape is triangle over here, then after triangle it is diamond, after diamond it is square, then after square it is cylinder. Then what is happening over here, this triangle is repeating itself. Correct? Now triangle here, after triangle is square again, then after square what should be here at the place of this question mark? So if we have to go through like this, so after diamond shape this square shape is here. Correct? So that's why option B, square shape, will be the correct answer for this. Okay, now let's move to the question number 3. So question number 3 is like so in question number 3 what is given over here, okay, so you can see one boy is here whose name is Manav, and you have to tell that how many ways Manav can reach to the mall. So if you have to find out the correct answer, so what you will do, you can see Manav, in the first way Manav can go from this side, then he will move here, then he will move here. So this is the first way. Okay, then after this way, the second way is Manav can go like this, then he can move like this, then he can move like this. So this will be a second way. Okay, after this Manav can start from here, then he will go like this, then he can come down, and then he can move towards the mall. So this is the third way. Okay. After that, what Manav can do? Manav can directly reaches to the mall. Correct? Like this in a straight line. So there are total 4 ways in which Manav can go to the mall. Okay. Now let's coming back to the next question, which is a question number 4. So the question number 4 says, like, how many groups of 3 kittens each can be formed? Okay, so we have to make a group of 3 kittens, and the question is asking that how many groups we can form. Okay, so first in this question we have to count the number of kittens over here. So how many kittens are here? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 total, 18 kittens are here. Okay, now the question is asking that how many group of 3 kittens we can form. So what we are supposed to do here, we need to divide 18 by 3. Correct? And when we are dividing 18 by 3, so what we are getting, 18 is of 3, 6. So what our answer will be 6 method. Or another, by solving, we have a group of this, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so like this, what we can say, 6 groups of 3 kittens we can form out of these 18 kittens. Okay, now the fifth question that we have is, there is a certain relationship between the pair of the figures on either side of this column. Okay, now we need to identify the relationship and tell our answer accordingly. Okay, so what you can see over here, in the first part both the figures are in a gray color. Okay, now the second thing what you can notice over here, so this figure has 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 sides. Okay, now this figure has 1, 2, 3 sides. So what is the relationship between these two figures? So this figure is having 4 sides, this figure is having 2 sides. So what we can say, when we are subtracting 1 from this 4, so we are getting 3. So that's why this figure has 3 sides. Correct? Now let's move on the right hand side. So what we can see over here, so this figure has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. Okay, and the color of the figure is green. Okay, now when we are subtracting 1 from 6, so what we are getting? We are getting 5. So the figure that replaces this question mark should have 5 sides and should be green in color. So out of the 4 given option, D option is the correct answer, because D option has 5 sides and the green color. Okay, so that's why what we can say, D option is the correct answer for this question. Understood? Let's move to the next question, which is a question number 6. So here the question is saying that which car is second to the left of the fourth car from the right hand. Okay, as you know, this is a left hand, so that's why this will be your right hand. Now, the question is saying fourth car from the right hand. So which one is the fourth car from right hand? 1, 2, 3, 4. So G1 is the fourth car from the right hand. Now the question is asking which car is second to the left of fourth car. Okay. So now we have to count second car from the left of this car G. Okay. So left of car G is this side only. So now we have to count the second car, which is 1, 2, A. Okay, so that's why what we can say, car A is the second to the left of car G. Okay, so that's why our correct answer should be A only. Now we are having our question number 7. So the question number 7 is saying that you need to find the missing number if the same rule is followed in all the 3 figures. Okay, same rule is following by all the 3 figures. Now we have to find that which number should be here at the place of this question mark. Okay, so first we need to find the rule, that what rule is exactly following over here. What rule is exactly followed over here? So what we need to do, if we have to check the numbers in the corners, so the numbers are like 4, 3 and 1. And when we are adding all the numbers in the corners, what we are getting, like 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 1 is 8. We are getting 8. and you can see this 8 is written over here in the middle. Yes. So the rule is we have to add all the three numbers from the corners, and the result what we are getting after adding all the three numbers, we have to write that in the middle. Okay. Now let's see the same rule we have to apply over here also. So 6 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 5, we will get 18, and 18 is already written over here in the middle. Okay. Now the same rule we have to apply over here also in this third triangle. Okay. So now you can see in the two corners number are there, and in the third corner question mark is there. So we need to find that what number should be there at the place of this question mark. And the sum whatever we are getting after adding three numbers is already given over here. So what we will do, like when we are adding 4 plus 3, what we are getting? We are getting 7, correct? Now, so how much should I need to add with 7 to get 16? Yes. So for this, what I can do, I can simply subtract 7 from 16. And when I'm subtracting 7 from 16, so what I'm getting? I'm getting 9. So what number can replace this question mark? 9 can replace this question mark. Okay. So that's why my answer should be what? 9. Understood? Okay. Let's move to the next question, which is question number 8. Now here you need to find the figure which is exactly same as the given figure. Okay. Okay, let's go through the option first. So option number A, you can easily see the color is different from the given figure. Now let's move to the option B. So option B also color is different from the given figure. So option B cannot be an answer for that. Now let's move to the option C. So option C is also having a different color. So that also cannot be our correct answer. Now let's move to the option D. In option D, we can see the image and this option has same color. Okay, so what we can say, the option D is a correct answer for that. Understood? Okay, let's move on. Now we have our next question, which is question number 9. Now, how many triangles are there in the given figure? Okay, we need to count the number of triangles over here. So let's count how many triangles are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so we have total 14 triangles over there. Okay, so that's why option B, which is 14, is our correct answer. Okay, now let's move to the question number 10, which is like you have to study the given figures carefully, and then you have to arrange the given crayons from the shortest to longest. Okay, from shortest to longest, which means you have to arrange the crayons in ascending order. Shortest to longest means ascending order. Okay, so you can see the length of every crayons are based on these pins only. Okay, so now we have to count the number of pins, so that would be the length of the given crayon. Now let's talk about this W. So this you can see the length of W is equals to 2 pin. Okay, the length of W is equals to 2 pin. Now if we have to talk about the crayon X, so the length of crayon X is equals to what you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pins. Okay, is equals to 5 pins. And when we are talking about crayon Y, so it is equals to 3 pins. Okay, the length of green crayon is 3 pins. And we have to talk about crayon Z, so that is equals to 4 pins. Okay, now we need to arrange them in ascending order, so that will be W, then after W it should be Y, then after Y it should be Z, then after Z it should be X. Okay, so what is the correct option out of the given option? Option D, which is W, Y, Z, X. Okay, that will be our correct option. Understood? Now we are moving towards our next section, which is mathematical reasoning. Okay, now the first question here in this section is, which of the following options correctly shows the decreasing order of the given sets of the number? Okay, so now out of the given options, you have to find that which set is showing the decreasing order of the given numbers. Okay, which what the numbers are written on the puppies. Okay, so now the first one is 801, 801, 679, 732 and 599. What you can see, 801 is here, then after that 679 is there. Okay, then after that 732 is there. Okay, so this is not at all arranged properly. Okay, so that's why option A is not a correct answer. Now let's move to the option B, which is like 801, 732, 679 and 599. What you can see over here, 8, 7, 6, 5. That is correctly arranged, and that too in a decreasing order. So what we can say, this is our correct option. Okay, let's check other option as well. So option C is like 732, 679, 801. So what is happening over here? After 7 and 6, 8 is there. Okay, which is not a correct order. That's why option C cannot be our answer. Now let's talk about option D, which is like 599, 679, 732 and 801. Okay, these are correctly arranged, but they are arranged in ascending order. Correct? Now the question is asking about decreasing order. Okay, so that's why this option also cannot be a correct answer. Okay, so the only correct answer what we have is option number B. Okay, now let's talk about question number 12, which is 68 more than 284. More than means we need to add. So what we have to do, we have to add 68 and 284. Okay, when we are adding it, so what we are getting, 4 plus 8 is 12, 2 is here, 1 will go there in a carryover form. Now 8 plus 6 is 14, 14 plus 1, 15, 5 will come here, 1 will go there in a carryover form. Now 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay, so what we are getting? We are getting 352. Okay, and here in the options you can see the numbers are written in a hundreds and ones form. Okay, so if we have to talk about 352, so 3 will goes under 100 and then this 52 will goes under ones column. Okay, so what will be our correct answer according to that? Our correct answer should be 352 ones. Option number A. Understood? Now we have question number 13, which is what is the temperature shown on the given thermometer? Okay, so thermometer is given over here. Now we need to check what temperature it is showing. Okay, so now you can see 80 here and you can see 100 is over there. Okay, and the temperature is in the just middle. Okay, so in between 80 and 100, what is there in between? There is 90. So that's why the correct answer will be 90 degree Fahrenheit. Understood? Okay, let's move on. Now, this is our question number 14, which is like the given clock shows the time at which Kiara starts running. Now, she ran for half an hour. At what time did she stop running? Okay, half an hour means, you know all very well that half an hour means 30 minutes. Okay, now the clock is showing what time? Clock is showing 6:35. The clock is showing 6:35. Now the question is asking that at what time did she stop running? She runs for 30 minutes. Okay, and what we need to do, we have to add 30 minutes here. Now, and when we are adding 30 minutes here, so what we are getting? 5, 6 and 6 over there. As you all know that 60 minutes make 1 hour. So what we will do, we will add 1 to this 6, so it will become 7, and we will subtract 60 from this 65, so it will become 5 only. Okay, so what will be our correct answer? According to that, our correct answer will be 5 hours. Understood? Okay, let's move on. Now the 15th question what we have is Parul bought 36 crayons. Now how much such packets of crayon did she buy? Okay, so let's count the number of crayons in one packet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so you can see in one packet there are 9 crayons. Okay, now we need to check that how many packets will be there of 36 crayons. Okay, out of 36 crayons we can make how many packets? We need to check that. For that, what we are supposed to do, now the number of more is given over there and they are asking for the number of packets. Okay, so what we have to do, we will divide 36 by 9. When we are dividing 36 by 9, what we are getting? 9 fours are 36. 9 fours are 36. Okay, so what will be our correct answer? Option D will be our correct answer. Okay, now let's come to the question number 16, which is like, which of the following subtractions sentences is based on the given picture? Okay, now one picture is given over here. Now we need to find out of the given option which statement is correct. Okay, now you can see there are two group of cherries over there, then again two group of cherries over there, then again two group, again. Okay, so how many total cherries are there? We need to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have total 10 cherries over here. Okay, now how many carries are crossed out over here? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So what we are actually doing here over here, so out of the 10 cherries, we are subtracting 4 cherries. Okay, now if we are subtracting 4 from 10, so what we are getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are getting 6 cherries. Okay, so which is the correct statement according to that? 10 minus 4 is equals to 6. So which one is the correct one? So option A is the correct one for that. Okay, now let's move to the next question. So the next question here is like that, how many slanting lines are there in the given figure? Okay, so we need to count the slanting line. Okay, so how many slanting lines are here? You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So total 12 slanting lines are here. Okay, so which is option number B. So that's why our option number B is the correct one. Now let's move to the next question, which is question number 18. The difference between the smallest 3-digit number and the greatest 2-digit number is what? Okay, so just tell me what is the smallest 3-digit number. So smallest 3-digit number is 100, and what is the greatest 2-digit number? So greatest 2-digit number is 99. Correct? When we are okay, so you all know the difference means what? Difference means subtraction. And when we are subtracting 99 from 100, so what we are getting? We are getting 10 minus 9 is 1, then 9 minus 9 is 0. So we are getting 1. So what should be the correct answer out of the given option? Option A, which is 1, is our correct answer. Okay. Now let's moving to the next question, which is like, if Monu has 15 rupees, then which of the following item can he buy? Okay, he has only 15 rupees and out of the given options, we need to find that which item he can buy. So the ball costs 20 rupees, he cannot buy it. The book costs 50 rupees, he is not able to buy this one as well. The pencil box cost 30 rupees, so he cannot buy this. Now the eraser costs 15 rupees, so he can buy this eraser. So what is the correct option out of the given options? So what we can see, option number D, which is 1 eraser. So he is able to buy only 1 eraser. That's why option D is the correct answer. Okay. Now let's come to the next question, which is like, Kavya starts her dance practice on 3rd Thursday of October. Okay. So first we need to find that which is the 3rd Thursday of October. So 1, 2, 3. So 15 October is the 3rd Thursday of October. Now the question is asking that how many days did she practice in that month? And every Sunday is a holiday, or every Sunday is already a holiday. So we need to cut the Sundays over here. Now we need to count that how many days did she actually practice. Okay, she has started her practice from like 15th of October. Now we have to count the days after 15 till 31st. So how many days are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like Kajal started doing her homework, completed her homework at 7:35 p.m. So how much time did she take to complete her homework? Okay, we need to find it. She has started her homework at 6:15 p.m. and completed at 7:35. So we need to find the time duration between these two timings. So what we have to do for find the difference? Difference means subtraction. So we need to subtract 6:15 from 7:35. Okay, when we are subtracting it, what we are getting? 5 minus 5 is 0, 3 minus 1 is 2, and 7 minus 6 is 1. So we are getting 1 hour and 20 minutes. We are getting 1 hour and 20 minutes, which is our option number B. Okay, now let's move to the question number 22, which is like Arun has a box of marbles. He gave 18 marbles to his sister, then 15 marbles to his mother, then 21 marbles were left with him. Okay, so how many total marbles did Arun have? Okay, we need to find it. So what we have to do? Okay, so you already see over here in this question. So whatever the amount of marble he had, out of those he has given 18 marble to his sister, 15 marble to his mother, and 21 marble are still left with him. Okay, so for counting the total number of marbles that he had, we need to add all the number of marbles that he gave. Okay, so when we are adding them, so what we are getting? 8 plus 5 is 13, 13 plus 1 is 14. So out of 14, we will write 4 over here and 1 will go there in a carryover form. Now 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, and 4 plus 1 is 5. Okay, so we are getting 54. So how many marbles did he had at the beginning? So he had 54 marbles. Understood? Okay, let's moving to the next question, which is like if Sonam places 20 identical 1 rupees coin on the other, then which of the following shapes will she get? So question is saying that Sonam has 1 rupees coin, okay, like this. Now she is arranging all the coins one upon the other like this, then another coin like this, then another coin like this, then another one like this, then another one like this, then another one like this. So what shape she is getting after placing 20 coins like this? Okay, so what shape you can see over here? What shape you can see over here? If she is arranging all the coins like this, so what shape she is founding over here? She is founding a cylindrical shape. So what we can say? The option number B, which is cylinder, is a correct answer for that. Okay, now let's move to the next question. So the next question that we have is Vijay needs 1 liter of paint to paint a wall. Now if he has the paint as shown, which is shown in the beaker over here, then how much more quantity of paint does he need to buy? Okay, so it is already mentioning over here that 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. Okay, now it is showing over here. So he had 600 milliliter of paint with him. Okay, so to make it 1000, how many more milliliters of paint he required? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So one method is there that we can count the number of lines which is left to fill it full. So 400 milliliter will be our answer. And another method is what we can do. So he is having 600 milliliter of paint. So we can subtract 600 from 1000. And when we are subtracting it, what we are getting? 0 minus 0, 0. Again 0. 10 minus 6 is 4. So we are getting 400 milliliter as our answer. Now the next question is 25. So Tanya buys 2 pairs of shoes and 3 bangles. So how much amount did she spend in all? Okay. So you can see that one pair of shoes cost rupees 375. So what is the cost of two pair of shoes? Okay. If one pair of shoes cost 379, so two pair of shoes will cost 2 multiplied by 375. Okay. So after multiplying these two terms, what we are getting? 2 5s are 10, 0, carry over 1. 2 7s are 14, plus 1 is equals to 15. Carry over 1. 2 3s are 6, plus 1 is 7. We are getting 750. Okay. Now, the question is saying that she is also buying 3 bangles. Okay. So, one bangle costs 25 rupees. So, what will be the cost of 3 bangles if we have to multiply 25 by 3? So, what we are getting? 3 5s are 15, 5 over here, 1 over there in a carry over form. Now 3 2s are 6 plus 1, 75. Okay. So now for finding the total amount, what we are supposed to do, we need to add both the amounts. Okay. When we are adding both the amounts, what we will get? We will get 825. So what will be our correct answer? Our correct answer will be 825. Okay. Now let's move to the 26th question, which is like a shop has 432 printers. Now out of this, 98 printers are sold. Then how many printers are left with him? Okay, so what we need to find? We need to, okay, the question is asking that how many printers are left with him. Okay, whenever the word left is over there in the question, what we are supposed to do? We need to subtract. So what we will do here? We will subtract 98 from 432. If we are subtracting this, so what we are getting? 12 minus 8 is 4. Okay. Now this becomes 2 and we have to take borrowing from it. So it becomes 12 again. Now 12 minus 9 is what? 3. And this 4 becomes 3. So 3 will come here. Now he has how many printers left? So 334 printers are still left with him. Okay, so that is option number C. Now let's talk about question number 27, which is like Karuna buys 2 boxes of chocolates and 3 baskets of fruits. Then how much total weight did she buy? Okay, so you can see over here the weight of chocolates, one packet of chocolate is 5 kg. Okay, and the weight of one basket of fruits is 7 kg. Okay, and in the question it is saying that she buys 2 boxes of chocolates. Okay, if one box weight 5, so what will be the weight of 2 boxes? So the weight of 2 boxes will be 10 kgs. Okay, now the weight of one fruit basket is 7 kg. Now the question is asking for 3 baskets of fruit. So what we need to do? We need to add 7 for the 3 times, and another thing what we can do instead of this, we can multiply 7 by 3. Okay, both are same thing. That you already know that multiplication is a repeated addition. Okay, so when we are doing it, what we are getting? We are getting 21 kgs. Okay. Now the question is asking about the total weight. So what we are supposed to do here? We need to add the weight of both the things. Okay. So what we are getting after adding both the things? We are getting 31 kgs. Okay. So what will be a correct answer? Option C, 31 will be our correct answer. Understood? Okay, let's move on. Now the next question is question number 28. The question 28 is saying that Mrs. Sharma made 74 pancakes. Now her children Shreya and Aman ate 8 pancakes each. Okay. Then how many pancakes are left with Mrs. Sharma? Okay. Now each means Shreya is also having 8 pancakes and Aman was also having 8 pancakes. Okay. If Shreya was having 8 pancakes and Aman was having 8 pancakes, so how many total pancakes they had? They had 8 plus 8, which is 16 pancakes. Okay. And total they had 74 pancakes. Okay. So how many pancakes are left with him? Again, left word is used over here. So whenever left word is there, we need to subtract. So we will subtract 16 from 74. So what we are getting? 14 minus 6 is 8. Okay, and this becomes 6. So 6 minus 1 is 5. So we are getting option number A, which is 58. Now let's moving to the question number 29, which is like Sandhya has a bunch of 21 flowers. Now if she can put 3 flowers in one vase like this, then how many vases does she need? Okay, so she had a total 21 flowers and she can put only 3 flowers in one vase. Okay, so how many vases the 21 flowers can be there? So for this again we need to divide 21 by 3. Okay, so what we are getting? How many times 21 is there in the table of 3? 7 times. Okay, so what we can say, the answer will be 7. Okay, understood? So this is option D. So that's why option D is the correct answer. So now we have our 30th question, which is like Shivam purchased the given items and he gave 500 rupees to 500 rupees note, okay, to the shopkeeper. Two 500 rupees notes, which means 500 plus 500. Okay, so what we are getting after 500 two times? So we are getting 1000. Okay, so he had given 1000 rupees to the shopkeeper. Now you can see over here the question is saying that he purchased one cap and one wallet. Okay, so the cap is costing 499 rupees and the wallet costs 315 rupees. Okay, what we are getting after adding both the numbers, we are getting 814. Okay, now we are what we are supposed to do over here. Now he had given 1000 rupees to the shopkeeper and he purchased things for rupees 814. Okay, so how much change will he receive? So change means how much money will left with him. So what we need to do, we need to subtract 814 from 1000. Okay, so what we are getting after subtracting 814 from 1000, we are getting 10 minus 4 is 6, 9 minus 1 is 8. Okay, and again 9 minus 8 is 1. We are getting 186 rupees, which is our option number A. Okay, now let's moving to the 31st question, which is like uh, if okay, so this is our next section, which is achiever section. Okay, so each question of this section carries 2 marks, so be careful when you are doing the questions of from this section. So the first question is, if the weight of one mango is 300 gram, okay, weight of one mango is 300 gram, then the weight of one orange is what? Okay, now you can see in the first balance, 2 mangoes are equals to 3 apples. Okay, if the weight of one mango is 300 gram, so what will be the weight of 2 mangoes? So weight of 2 mangoes will be 2 multiplied by 300, which is equals to 600 gram. Okay, now you can see over here in this question, 2 mangoes are equals to 3 apples. Okay, which means the weight of 2 mangoes is 600 gram, and because they are equal to 3 apples, so that's why the weight of 3 apples will also be 600 gram. Okay, understood? Now let's come to the second balance. So here what you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. The weight of 4 oranges is equals to the weight of 3 apples. Okay. Now let's coming back to the first balance. What we have seen over here, the weight of 3 apples is equals to 600 gram. So which means the weight of 4 oranges is also equals to 600 gram. Okay, now the question is asking for the weight of one orange. So what will be the weight of one orange? Okay, for this what we need to do, again the more thing is given over there and they are asking for one thing. For this, when more is given to you and question is asking for less, what we are supposed to do? We are supposed to divide. Now we have to divide 600 by 4. So what we are getting? 4 ones are 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. Then we will bring down the 0 over here. So 4 5s are 20. Okay. Then when we subtract it, we get 0. And again, we need to bring this 0 down. So we have to put this 0 over here as well. Okay. So what will be the weight of one orange? So the weight of one orange will be 150 gram, which is option number C. Okay. Now you can see of the question number 32 over here. So question number 32 is like Ravi travel from his home to park and then to theater. Okay. So what Ravi is doing? First, Ravi's home is here. First, he traveled from home to his park like this. Okay. Which means he traveled 560 meter. Then after that, he traveled to theater. Okay. Theater is here, which is 296 meter. Okay. So how far Ravi had traveled? So for this, what we need to do, we will add those 560 and 296. Okay, so what we are getting? 606. 9 plus 6 is 15. 5 will come here. 1 will go there in a carry over form. Now 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. Okay, so 856 meter Ravi had traveled. Now his sister Anamika traveled from her home to mall first, which is a 185 meter. Okay, then uh, she traveled to church. Okay, church is here, which is 648 meter. Okay, so again we need to find out how much Anamika traveled. So what we need to do, we need to again add 648 plus 185. Okay, what we are getting this time? 8 plus 5 is 13. 3 will come here, 1 will go there in a carryover form. Now 8 plus 4 is 12 plus 1 13. 3 will come here, 1 will go there. Now 6 plus 1 is 7 plus 1 8. Okay, so she had traveled 833 meters. Okay. Now the question is asking who traveled more. Okay, so Ravi traveled 856 meter and his sister traveled 833 meters. So who traveled most? Ravi traveled most. Okay, now the question is asking by how much. So for by how much we need to do, we need to subtract this 833 from 856. Okay, when we are subtracting 833 from 856, what we are getting? We are getting 23. Okay, so Ravi has traveled more and by 23 meters. Okay, so which will be our correct option out of the given four option? Option A, which is Ravi and 23 meters. Now the next question that we have is the given pictograph shows the number of plants. Okay, you can see over here, now planted by your 4 friends. Now you have to study the pictograph and answer the given questions carefully. Okay, so you can see over here, this one flower pot, this one plant is equals to 4 plants. Okay, the picture of one plant is actually equals to 4 plants. Okay, so now we need to solve question according to this only. Now the first question is that how many more plants did Yash plant than Sahil? Okay, so Yash, how many plants did Yash plant? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, which is equals to 16. Because 4 plus 4, 8. 8 plus 4, 12. 12 plus 4, 16. Now, how many plants did Sahil plant? So 1, 2, 3. Which is equals to 3 4s are 12. 4 plus 4, 8 plus 4, 12. Okay. So how many more plants did Yash plant than Sahil? So 16 minus 4, which is equals to 4 only. Correct? Or what we can do? The next question is how many total plants were planted by all of them? Okay, so we need to count the number of plants for all. Now Karan has planted 1, 2, 3, 4, which means 4 plus 4, 8, 8 plus 4, 12, 12 plus 4, 16. Karan has planted 16 plants. Now Rajat has planted 4 plus 4, which is equals to 8. Okay. Now the question is asking about total plants. So again, total word is there. So we need to add all the number of the plants. Okay. So what we are getting after adding all? Okay, so we need to add them. So we can write 8 over here like this. So we need to add it like 6 plus 8 is 14. 14 plus 2 is 16. 16 plus 6 is 22. So we will write 2 over here and 2 will go there in a carry over form. Okay. Now 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 1, 2 is 5. Correct? So what is the answer of this one? Answer of this will be 52. Okay. So the answer of first one is 4 and the second one is 52. So according to that, which option is the correct one? Option C. Okay, the answer of first one is 4. The answer of second one is 52. Now, the 34th question that we have is, okay, so here you need to identify the number. So it is a 3-digit even number. Okay, 3-digit even number. Now, its 10th digit is the greatest 1-digit even number. Okay, so I think you all know that which is the greatest 1-digit even number? A digit 8. Okay, a number 8 is the greatest 1-digit even number. Okay, so that will be placed at the tens place. Okay, this is 100, tens, and 1. It should be here at the tens place. Now, its 1 digit is 1 more than the 100 place. Okay, so whatever the digit should be there at the 100 place, the ones digit will be 1 more than that. Okay, and which is the 100 place digit? So its 100 digit is 3 less than the tens digit. Okay, so what is the tens digit? Tens digit is 8 only. So 100 digit will be 3 less than that, 8. So if we have to, when we are subtracting 3 from 8, so what we are getting? 5. So the 100 place digit should be 5 only. Okay. And let's coming back to the third point, which saying that it once digit is 1 more than 100 digit. Okay. So we need to add 1 to the 5. So it becomes 6. Correct? So our number becomes 586, which is equals to option number C, 586. Okay. Now the next question what we have is you have to study the given figure and answer the questions. So here you can see 2 candies plus 3 burgers equals to 85. Okay. Then 2 chocolates plus 1 candy is equals to 49. And the value of one burger is also given over there in the question, which is equals to 25. Okay. Now what we need to do here? So the value of one burger is 25. So 25 plus 25 plus 25. So what we are getting? We are getting 75. Now the sum of all the 5 things is given over here as 85. Now we need to check that how much I need to add with 75 to get 85. Okay, so for this what I can do, I can just subtract 75 from 85. So what I am getting? I am getting 10. Okay, so the value of 2 candies are 10. So what will be the value of 1 candy? So the value of 1 candy will be 5 rupees. Okay. Because 5 plus 5 is 10. Okay. Now the value of 1 candy is 5 rupees. Okay. So the next thing is given over here. So 2 chocolates plus 1 candy is equals to 49 rupees. Okay. Now 2 chocolates. So I am representing chocolate by C. So 2 chocolate plus 1 candy which costs 5 rupees. Okay, equals to 49. So what I am supposed to do over here? So I need to subtract 5 from 49. So what I am getting? Yes, if I am subtracting 5 from 49, I am getting 44. Okay. So if the cost of 2 chocolates are 44, so what will be the cost of 1 chocolate? So here we will divide 44 by 2. So what we are getting? 2 twos are 4. Subtract it, then we have to bring it down. Again 2 twos are 4. Okay, so the value of 1 chocolate is 22 rupees. Understood all of you?